Hello and welcome to this episode of Demystified as we explore home cooking in a modern world. Hello, I'm Linda and I'm here with Paul. Hi Paul.
Hello, Linda.
Today it's not exactly Friday because that would be tomorrow and that's Good Friday, but it's Thursday from the kitchen.
Yes, Thursday from the kitchen.
Now we
from your office, from the kitchen.
I know we're in my office today because we can't. Well, anyway, there's various reasons, but one of those reasons was that we were been working very hard this week on getting the technical set up for us to be able to do live webinars and live tutorials.
Yep.
And we're very, very close.
Very close.
We just didn't realise beforehand the importance of having a $100 little gadget called a Logitech C920, which is our undoing because we've only got one and we need two.
Yeah, but
but we're working on that.
Yeah, we'll get another one.
We are working on that. So if anyone out there has one and is happy to do a trade,
angling for another product again,
then please, let us know.
Let's add up the products now. A new combi steam oven, a new cooktop, a properly fitted range hood, and a webcam.
And a house that doesn't leak.
Yeah.
Apart from that, that's about it. Yeah. That's my Easter wish list, Paul.
Yeah.
But we are very close, and I must say from the trials, it looked great.
Yeah, I think it'll be good. Hopefully, once we do it, we'll get a better indication of what people want to know and want to learn and
what we can help them with.
Yeah, anything like that. So I think that's hopefully going to be a valuable tool. And I think what we will attempt to do is also record them so they're there for posterity. So that people can go back and revisit stuff. Because, we probably the mistake, which I'm happy to admit today, was that time management probably wasn't there, but maybe bit off a bit more than I could chew to try and get through in 20 minutes with answering questions and all the rest of it. But we might hone in a bit more on certain topics.
Well, it was pretty adventurous, having two full trout.
Yeah, it could have been done. 7
dishes that you did from the two trout it was lovely, except that it would be hard to do.
Yeah, and without flying through the information too quickly so people don't pick it up. But we'll get, it's all a learning thing for us. I used to work in a kitchen.
I'm an accountant.
Yeah,
this isn't our natural state, but we love it.
Habitat.
We absolutely love it, and we are totally committed to getting this out very, very soon. So no date, sorry, as promised, but we are very close to...
I didn't promise a date.
I did.
Yeah.
I think I did in the last one, so I'm sorry about that.
Hollow promises.
Oh, I don't mean to be. I try not to, but and so it's Easter coming up. And what are your plans, Paul? Are you going to be cooking over Easter?
Pork. For some, it's just worked out that way. I do have some pork sort of that I'm prepping to cook. I will make some hot cross buns with the little fella because he's quite into them. So that's a good activity during lock-up or lockdown or whatever you want to call it. So I'll do that. And what else? I'm not sure. I'll just mess around with whatever I've got. So I'm certainly not going shopping. I did go to the market this morning and then walked in and then walked out again because social distancing didn't occur. So I just thought, it's not really worth the risk. There's no
point, really. No.
So I'll just cook whatever I've got and have a mess around and. I don't know, really. How much cooking will I do? Yeah, probably. I'm going to try and get my lounge room painted. So it's got nothing to do with cooking, but we'll see how that goes, because having a 4-year-old in a house while you're trying to paint it can be
And who hasn't been out for weeks.
Yeah.
Other than the backyard.
I know. He's been going for a quick bike ride and stuff, but yeah. So it'll be interesting, but nonetheless... but that's, you're cooking pork too, so
I know,
you
I
can't
fancy
give me that.
Dougie's favourite, he's so excited.
Yeah, so it's not the done thing over Easter. Everyone should generally cook fish and things like that, but cook what you've got, eat what you want. That's my sort of theory.
Apart from a heap of cooking, and we'll be making a paella to Doug's other little favourite on Monday.
Oh, there you go.
As we're having a virtual dinner party with some beautiful friends. as we all
Are
eat
you?
dinner at our house while we're talking on the wonderful machine. I think we're using Zoom.
Virtual dinner party.
Virtual dinner. We're going to be having dinner. Last time we had drinks last weekend, and we just, 2 hours wasn't long enough, and we had to then go and have dinner. So we decided this time we'd have dinner and then be able to stay for a lot longer and catch and chat up, which was great. It was lovely to see them and hear their news. So
Well, and you don't have to clean up after everyone, really, do you?
No, it's the best. and there's no drink driving, and there's no worrying about who's...
Oh, it's because you always worry about that, don't you?
Yeah,
with the husband that doesn't drink.
Dougie's a non-drinker, yay!
Yeah.
But it is nice to be able to then just turn off, shut the lid on the computer, and job done.
Yeah, I've got to say, I'm starting to get the itch to go to the pub. I'm kind of missing...
Starting?
No, I mean...
at the age of 15.
But I'm missing going to the pub a little bit.
Oh, yes.
It's all well and good to have a beer at home and do virtual drinks. Not really my bag, but I'm certainly miss going to the pub,
Well, you don't really like people that much, but...
Yeah, well, which is why I was also thinking your virtual dinner party would be pretty good for Doug too, actually. Not that I'm making any commentary on Doug,
we could have the two of you having a virtual dinner party and then just be like, hi mate, yeah, hi, how you going? Yeah, great,
see you later.
Yeah.
Well, that's
the quickest dinner party ever. But apart from
anyway,
that, we've got lots of things to plan. Home, yeah, absolutely. Bread every day. Doug's looking forward to bread every day. Hot cross buns on the other day.
Yeah.
And spread out. So, yeah, I think it's...
So we've got those recipes too on the website. There's hot cross bun and
I think Joel was going to send
cross
out.
buns
Yes,
as
Joel
well.
might have been sending out.
So there's a couple of recipes with
A
full
reminder about
video
that.
walkthroughs and all that, so you can jump on and
So for
do
everybody...
a bit of cook up. But
everybody around the world, because we know we've got listeners from around the world.
We're global.
We are global.
To our 2 listeners in the United States, hello.
No, it's more than 2. And the one in Bulgaria, I reach out to them and say hello. We hope everyone's safe. Everyone is staying inside, doing the right thing. And
because if we all do it,
we will all come through it.
Yeah.
So happy cooking, everybody.
Yes, happy cooking. Happy Easter.
And we'll see you next week.
Next week.
Take care. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for listening to this podcast as we explore home cooking in a modern world. We'd love you to subscribe, and for more information, please go to our website, cookingwithsteam.com.